it's over? Let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, a two-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Heck, no rookie's ever started a Super Bowl. So he's trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins this one, he'll get his own book.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They run straight ahead here with White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw here, O'Connell. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the right side. Now the ball comes loose. And the Texans scoop it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Butler. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Off the play fake, O'Connell. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Stroud out of the gun here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And they go play action here with O'Connell.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. And O'Connell now to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Back to throw, O'Connell.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Daniil Hunter drops him for a loss of 14 yards. And it also brings up 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Stroud to throw it. That is caught. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2nd and 9. And Stroud now to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken in at the 9. Fights off the tackle at the 20. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
He's got it at the 15.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 59 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. O'Connell's throwing for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Houston. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On second down, it's Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Inside handoff to Mixon, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12.
So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
They'll go up the middle with White. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. Now O'Connell.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 4. Stroud looking to throw.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that will be incomplete.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Now O'Connell.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's O'Connell. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
O'Connell looking to throw on 1st.
Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
O'Connell on 1st and 10.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 68 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing, O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down throw, O'Connell. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he gets it down to the 32. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Stroud. And Diggs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Andrew Beck taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's O'Connell. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Houston set to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Back to throw. Stroud over the middle. He gets it to Collins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Boy, so that likely would have forced a 4th down were it not for the penalty. Instead, a gift of 15 yards.
And that's a tough way to get a gift, isn't it? But the yardage, secondary to what you just described. The big result, a free 1st down.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's a give to Mixon. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So Stroud and the Texans down by 2 touchdowns, 2:14 to play. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.